Hello everybody, Milerliteweight here. Got another team deathmatch for today on Storm, and I'll be talking about video game industry news later on in the video, but for the beginning of the video I want to talk about just the gameplay for a little while, because I'm using an actual different weapon than I usually use, which is the FAL, and instead of stopping power I'm using Lightweight Pro, since I want to have all the advantages that I can, since it's a rather difficult gun to use in Modern Warfare 2. Since everyone else is using like an automatic weapon, A12 or a UMP. So since I tend to move around the map pretty often, I'm sprinting, I want to take full advantage of that and be able to aim down my sights as quickly as possible. So I got Sleight of Hand Pro and Lightweight Pro, both adding to my ADS. So this is something I want you to take a look at here. After I kill this guy, I know I'm on the radar, and I'm going to try and get in a different vantage point. So as soon as he spawns, he's going to come back for revenge, so I pick him off. But right before that, if you look at the video again, rewind it, you can actually see somebody poke their head out around that corner, and they were wearing a ghillie suit, which means that it was a sniper class. Now the person that I killed wasn't wearing one, so clearly the person had to be either staying there or running back. So I threw a nade just as precaution, and he was actually camping there. I go on a little tear here. I kind of want you to watch this. Gameplay wise, because this is a really high traffic area, which a lot of my teams seem to ignore for a while. I don't know why. So whenever you can, try and get the height advantage. And when you're using the FAL, you're at the disadvantage that it's, for me anyway, it's hard to aim down the sights and be accurate all the time, just like you saw there. And there's a guy noob tubing from across the map just into that room like crazy, so I'm going to try and stay away from that window. I shot him once, and I looked around the corner and got two more. So there's 3 guys in that tunnel right now. UMP guy just had slow reaction time. But what they're going to want to do is try and flank me from through this room, so I know exactly to stand right here, and I get my Harriers that way. So what you want to do with the FAL is mainly just poke out a lot, just to get your bearings where the person's at, and then figure out where you can line up your sights at to kill them. Because it's not like a spray and pray weapon, not even close, it's something like a UMP. Another thing I want you to take note of is just to take your time with your kill streaks. You don't have to just put them wherever. Take your time, you're going to get more kills with them. I picked off 2 guys there with just the airstrike alone, because I took my time. You watch a lot of different videos like a Machinima Respawn or any other channel really with Modern Warfare 2 content, and you'll see a lot of guys who just pull out that laptop and just place it right in the middle of the map. They don't even care. Or they'll place it on top of a building, making that airstrike really pointless. It doesn't do anything that way. Which is kind of annoying sometimes to watch in videos, so I urge you to take your time with your kill streaks. Even like a Predator missile, don't boost it right away. Look around a little bit and then boost. And I pick off this guy, I don't know what he was doing, just spinning around. And I get my chopper gunner. So I'm kind of stoked, hopefully I can get a nuke this way, but sadly I can't. Now I know that I fired 1 bullet, which means that I'm on their radar already, so I'm getting the hell out of there. And I'm going to call him my chopper gunner, just for fun, because my teammate, Captain 67, he's a friend of mine, and I had an AC-130 up too. So right now there's an AC-130 and a chopper gunner up in the same game, and these guys, they just started quitting out and switched their Stinger classes. It was a good time. I just wanted to get this is an average game for me, and I kind of wanted you to get get the feel of what's a fun game for me, and this is what I consider a fun game. So I think that's really all I have to say gameplay wise. So I'm going to get into the gaming news side of things. If you watched my last video, I think it was on Terminal, I talked about Red Dead Redemption. It needed to sell 4 million copies just to break even, and it did just that. It sold 5 million copies this week, so it is now in the profit-making margin, which is just an excellent thing to hear, because I'm probably going to be renting it soon, and it's going to be a great game. I've heard a lot of good things. Another game that's coming out soon, or not soon, but hopefully soon anyway, it's Portal 2. I think it's delayed until 2011, but it's later than never. You know, I'm glad it's coming eventually. I love the first one. The first one was fantastic. It's a very creative game. If you haven't played it, I highly suggest playing Portal 2. And talking about movies as usual, Mortal Kombat is actually getting another movie made for it. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably thought that the first two were pretty bad, and you'd be right. They were pretty fucking awful. But there's actually doing a reboot of the franchise. That's about it all I have for you today, guys. Leave a comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and also, what do you guys think about 3D gaming? Let me know in the comments. It's coming for the PS3 very soon. Thanks a lot.